I kind of want to text no to that number now. Okay, next one. Are you a speciesist? Speciesist. That's a made-up word, by the way.
Speciesism and you. Let's take a look at a few examples of speciesism. The outdated belief that humans are superior to all other animal species.
Because they are,
Ready?
technically, if you think about it.
I don't think too much. Don't worry about it. Well, there's one thing about your party that's so key, Mary.
What's that, Frank?
At least Eddie isn't here.
What's the matter with Eddie?
Oh, I don't know. I just think he's a pain.
Will you stop using that word all the time?
I don't care for animals, really.
It's a term.
Acting up. They're disgusting. They deserve the abuse.
I feel what you're saying isn't productive, and it sounds pretty speciesist. This is lame, and I think you should stop.
His negative use of the word pig here is a form of speciesism.
Pig is a term.
Hello, Joe. Hello.
Oh, hi.
What do you want to ask me?
Do animals matter to you?
Only the ones that offer something to me.
You said what?
I said some mouth straps.
Ow. Oh, put this here. Well, I don't think you've done a great job. Gonna have to ask you to leave now.
Geez. Was it something I said?
That's right. We treat animals with compassion every day.
It doesn't matter. Most animals are stupid.
The way she speaks of animals is demeaning and
But it's true. It actually is.
I prefer to have the dogs that you know. Cows would make a nice to eat, right?
You really think so?
I think so. My first pet was a dog, and it simply can't be done.
You were cows and not dogs?
But so what? Simply can't bear the thought of what... Excuse me.
The hypocrisy of eating one species while caring for and loving another is a textbook example of speciesism.
Which isn't real.
Speciesism is the human-held belief that all other animal species are inferior.
Because they technically are, if you think about it.
Beings as property, objects, or even ingredients.
Because they are, if you think about it.
To believe that far
The ingredients, what I mean.
animals don't suffer or feel emotions to the same extent as the animals with whom we love to live in our homes. When we start to view others
Okay, small dogs are demons.
as beings and individuals, we won't want to exploit them for their skin, fur, down, or wool. We can reject speciesism by taking
As I said, sheeps need to be sheared.
choices and
Or sheep need to be sheared.
hurt animals, because all sentient beings deserve to be treated with respect and compassion.
If you eat something, you respect it.
More about speciesism, visit us online.
I'm not listening to a
PETA.org.
I'm not listening to a talking cow. So that's a view at their YouTube channel. So this is their website. I don't recommend coming here because they're no, just no. Order your free vegan starter kit. Sorry again about this, but okay, bad things PETA's done. I'll read 1-2 things, maybe. PETA's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad history of killing animals. The organization, which claims to be dedicated to the cause of animal rights, can't explain why its adoption rate is only 2.5% for dogs. In 2011, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, behaved in a regrettably consistent manner. It euthanized the overwhelming majority of dogs and cats that it accepted into its shelters. Out of 760 dogs impounded, they killed 713, arranged for 19 to be adopted, and farmed out 36 to other shelters, not necessarily no-kill ones. As for cats, they impounded 1,211, euthanized 1,198, transferred 8, and found homes for a grand total of 5. PETA also took in 58 other companion animals, including rabbits. It killed 54 of them. These figures don't reflect well on an organization dedicated to the cause of animal rights, even acknowledging that PETA sterilized over 10,500 dogs and cats and returned them to their owners. It doesn't change the fact that its adoption rate in 2011 was 2.5% for dogs and 0.4% for cats. Even acknowledging that PETA never turns an animal away. The sick, the scarred and broken, the elderly, the aggressive and unsocialized doesn't change the fact that Virginia animals shelters as a whole had a much lower kill rate of 44%. And even acknowledging that PETA is often the first to rescue pets when heat waves and hurricanes hit, that doesn't change the fact that at one of its shelters, it kills 84% of supposedly unadoptable pets within 24 hours of their arrival. When I contacted PETA for a comment on these numbers, Amanda Shink, I don't know how to pronounce that name, sorry about that, it's right there if you know how to pronounce it, go find an email and text her to shut the hell up. Because PETA's bad. A spokesperson for the organization sent a thoughtful and detailed response. In it, she explained how euthanasia is a product of love for animals who have no one to love them. She called their killing a tragic reality, one that forthrightly, I believe, I don't know how to pronounce that word right now, it's 11:24 and I woke up at 3, so I'm not tired at all. How sometimes animals need the comfort of being put out of their misery, a painless release from a world in which they were abused and unwanted. Noting that PETA, unlike many no-kill shelters, turns no animal away, Shink added, "We do everything in our power to help these animals. The harsh reality behind the grim numbers," she noted, "should never be forgotten. Millions of homeless animals are euthanized in animal shelters and veterinary offices across America because of simple math. Too many animals and not enough suitable homes." But is this really a simple math problem? Nathan Winograd doesn't think so. Winograd, a Stanford Law graduate and former corporate lawyer, is the author of Irreconcilable Differences, the battle for heart and soul of America's animal shelters. When the data on PETA dropped, he posted this scathing article, insisting that the organization's almost 100% kill rate was due not to laziness or poor management, but to something more nefarious. Winograd asserts that PETA's failure to find homes for impounded companion animals is the result of founder Ingrid Newkirk's dark impulses, performing a virtual psychological vivisection. Winograd diagnoses Newkirk as a disturbed person, sorry about that, a shameless animal killer, and an executrix of a bloody reign of terror over dogs and cats. At one point, he even compares her to the nurses who get a thrill from killing their human patients. Look past the rage, though, and it becomes clear that Winograd has an important case to make. In PETA's response to me, Shink wrote, "Winograd dishonestly and viciously attacks all open admission shelters, those that do not shut the door to any animal, even those for whom peaceful release is a mercy." This is another way of saying that because PETA accepts so many dire cases which euthanasia may very well be justified, it should be excused for killing over 99% of the animals under its care. Winograd, however, argues persuasively that PETA euthanizes far more than just the unadoptable cases. In the following excerpt from his blog, he reveals that Newkirk admits to killing animals that are adoptable. In December 2, or in a December 2nd, 2008 interview with George Strombolopoulos, that's a beautiful last name, by the way, of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, Strombolopoulos asks Newkirk, do you euthanize those pets, the adoptable ones, if you get them? To which Newkirk responds, if we get them, if we cannot find a home, absolutely. There it is. Pretty much the thing I've been waiting for this entire 3-episode series. It might become 4 if my storage runs out again. In an email to me, Winograd elaborated, noting that when the Daily Caller asked PETA what sort of effort it routinely makes to find adoptive homes for animals in its care, PETA responded with the ever-convenient no comment. He also observes that the numbers PETA reports historically come from Virginia, which compiles data only for animals taken into custody for the purpose of adoption. Winograd thus concludes that PETA's claim that it kills so many animals because they are unadoptable is, as he puts it, a lie. He goes on. It is a lie because rescue groups and individuals have come forward stating that the animals they gave PETA were wealthy and adoptable. It is a lie because testimony under oath in court from a veterinarian showed that PETA was given healthy and adoptable animals who were later found dead by PETA's hands, their bodies unceremoniously thrown away in a supermarket dumpster. It is a lie because, according to the Daily Caller, 2 PETA employees described as adorable and perfect some of the dogs and cats they killed in the back of a PETA-owned van. So yes, Winograd is angry. But even if his argument is only half right, an animal rights organization with a $30 million budget should be able to do a whole lot better. And there we go. Proof that PETA isn't who you think they are. Goodbye forever.